5th day of December on this early winter. Gorgeous. Not a cloud in the sky, but seasonably windy and normal temperatures with 27 degrees and a 40-mile-an-hour wind out of the west. Making it a bit breezy out here today in the greater Bloomington metropolitan area. Right. This is VINCENZO'S Crypto Investing, where you come for a one-of-a-kind, company-made probability-based trading alert, technical analysis, and price predicting, right? And real quick in the market as we're driving out of work. We're going to do this in the 4-hour time frame, right? You can see it's been a pretty volatile day in the stock market and in Bitcoin and in the whole crypto sphere as a whole after we had a big flush over the weekend, all the way down there to that $41,969. Almost hit that target that we had down there to a T, right? I think our original target was $40,669, right? So it missed it by a couple $100, but it was a phenomenal call. As we made that call when Bitcoin was in the 60,000s and rising, we said don't be fooled, be very cautious, as we had a big November crash forecasted. And we can see from the start of November, now that November's went out, we didn't make our 50% flush in Bitcoin. We made it in the altcoins. But in Bitcoin, I thought we'd have a 50% or more flush, as I was advertising the whole summer for a phenomenal November crash, right? And you can see November 1st was right here. So it wasn't at the peak, but November 1st was right there. And then we ended November. Actually, the big flush happened on the first day, but you get the point. The first day of December, the flush happened because just the way the holidays and everything work. But you can see we were down 33% from the first day of November and from its high in November, as I never backed off that 50% crash. From the high to the low so far, it went 38.69%. So that's a pretty good call by Vincenzo, right? When knowing from months back we would have a November crash. I didn't know where the price. I thought the crash would start from lower, but now I just think it's going to be that much more of a crash, and I think we're going to come that much more further, as I think we have a short-term to mid-range target of 32,069, right? That's what that's down there for. Just as this $40,000 target was there from several weeks ago when the price was rising still, right? But that's what I would look for. That's what I would look for today. As you come back up now, we'll go in the hour time frame in all these coins. What goes on now that they're all at the bottom part of these moving averages? Do you try to trade up to upper resistance, which is what we're going to mark here real quick? And the Bitcoin, your major upper resistance to get bullish, you got to break above that 200-day moving average. That's going to be at about the 53,469. And if you get rejected where you're at now, you're coming down for a double bottom down here at the $42,669 level, right? And these coins are all going to be very similar. The Doge, you're going to have the same thing, but your upper resistance to try to get bullish is going to be over here at about, it's going to be just above the moving average. It's going to be at an old breakdown point of 20 cents. You got to get above that. And then your breakdown point would be a double bottom all the way down here at 12.5 cents, right? There's big spreads in between all these, from breakout point to possible flush double bottom zones, right? So you got to be on your game and on top of things and staying with Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing. And if you look at XRP, it's very similar. You got your bullish where you need to break up to get bullish. It's up here at, let's turn that back. It's up here, major upper resistance, again, just above the moving average at about 93 cents if you want to get bullish. And if you're going to get bearish and you get chopped down in these moving averages like we got drawn out there, you would come back down to around the 60 to 63 cent level on major underneath support, right? After you had that flush crash there and then a little buyback up. So that's what to watch out for. That's what to look forward to and watch out for if you're trying to swing trade, long-term holding positions, or trying to decide to get in or out of the market at the current time frame, right? And if we move along to XLM, it's about another phenomenal ring system here. And you can see now we're coming back up to that upper ring now after we flushed through and got supported on the blue ring underneath, came back up, and now we're trying to move up a second ring, and that's major overhead resistance, which coincides with 50 and 100-day moving average in red and blue. And your major upper resistance right now to try to get semi-bullish is to break above that ring sitting there, and the 50-day and the 200-day, and work your way towards the 200-day moving average, right? And then if you can't, you get rejected, you're going to come down and more than likely retest this underneath support on the next ring below that you bounced off of right back there just to the left of it, right, at about 24.5 cents. So that's what I would look out for in these major coins right now. We'll do an extensive update for my man that has that coin request on a daily basis. He's a phenomenal subscriber, and he supports the channel. He names the coins and he names the donation, because that's how it works. You name the coins and the donation that you feel is appropriate to support the channel, and it's all accepted, and it is just 100% donation, right? So like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Peace and love. Peace and love.